This is Movie Division. Today I'm going to recap the action comedy crime movie entitled Violent Night. Spoilers ahead. Watch out. The movie opens in a bar with the Santa Claus having a drink while the bartender and another man dressed as Santa accompany him. They engage him in a conversation and don't believe him when he claims to be the real Santa. When the other old man asks, Santa replies that he has been doing this for a long time, and this Christmas may be his last, as he is tired of children's materialistic approach. Santa then leaves, and the bartender becomes concerned, thinking he may hurt himself. As she comes to the roof, she is shocked to see Santa flying in his sleigh. The movie proceeds to a man named Jason who meets his wife, Linda, and daughter, Trudy, and they travel ahead to spend their Christmas at Jason's mother's house. They arrive outside the Lightstone mansion and meet their guard named Al, who welcomes them and wishes them a turdy happy Christmas. After that, Jason and Linda meet Alva, Jason's sister, who makes fun of Linda by calling her fat, while she adds that she is hoping that her mother, a senator, may pass her power on to them. Alva is jealous of her brother and his family. After Alva leaves, Jason introduces Linda to Alva's son, Bert, who loves online streaming, and Alva's boyfriend, Megan Steele, an actor who performs action in the movie he is working on. Following that, Alva and her boyfriend make fun of Jason for keeping his daughter's name on their mother's name. After a while, Gertrude arrives and Alva and her family try to impress her, but she pays no attention to them and stays busy with her call. After she is done with the call, Gertrude Lightstone meets her kids, and she gets sick of Alva's actions. Gertrude then invites them all to have dinner. After dinner, Trudy places candy for Santa and is excited to welcome him. She wonders how Santa knows which chimney to use for entering the house, as their house has many chimneys, and Linda informs her it's Santa's Christmas magic that tells him where to enter. After that, Trudy complains that her father has not taken her to see Santa at the mall, after Jason feels sad and leaves, asking her daughter. Jason goes downstairs and brings a toy walkie-talkie that Linda and Jason gift to their daughter. Jason gives the walkie-talkie to Trudy and asks her to use it to communicate with Santa. Jason and Linda leave the room and listen to their daughter talking to Santa and wishing for her parents to reunite again. We learn that Jason and Lindy have separated from each other, and they feel sad for their daughter after listening to this. On the other hand, Santa enters their house after distributing the gifts to other kids. He finds the candies and eats them while looking at everything around the chimney. Santa sits in the massage chair and chills there. On the other hand, a man named Gingerbread approaches the camera's controller and knocks him, after which he sends a message to his team of intruders who overtake the Lightstone mansion. Following that, another man who calls himself Scooger reaches out to Al and asks him for a favor to help him fix his car. When Al tries to contact 911 to inform them about Scooger, Scooger shoots him in the head and enters the mansion to accompany his team. At the same time, when Lindy gets mad at Jason for not taking Trudy to the mall, Jason calms her, revealing that he was busy, and requests Lindy to fulfill their daughter's wish. He claims to change things this time. Suddenly, they listen to gunshots when the intruders are killing their guards. Santa also listens to the gunshots and tries to teleport to the roof but fails. Suddenly, one of the intruders enters the room and catches Santa. Santa requests him to let him go, but the man attacks him, due to which Santa's reindeer leave and fly away. Santa and the intruder engage in a fight, and Santa manages to gain the upper hand on him and accidentally kills him and falls out of the window. Following that, Gertrude tries to warn Scooger for messing with the wrong family, and Scooger punches her, stating that he is not insane to plan the theft on the secure place in the world. Scooger reveals that he knows everything about them, mentioning the $300 million locked in their vaults. On the other hand, Santa looks at Trudy, who is afraid, and decides to save her. Subsequently, Scooger checks the vault when he is informed about the death of their teammate. Scooger and his team members look at the dead body and they leave to look for the killer while Santa gets a chance and enters the house. He tries to contact the police but learns that the phone connection is out. Suddenly, Santa hears footsteps and finds one of the intruders named Frosty looking around the house. Santa attacks him brutally after a tough fight. Santa picks up Frosty's walkie-talkie and accidentally establishes a connection with Trudy. Santa finds Trudy's name in his good list and informs her that she has been a good girl. Trudy asks him to help her against bad people who have broken into their house. Santa looks at the list and finds the real names of Scooger and his men in his list, and assures Trudy that he is coming to save her. Santa rushes to Al and finds him dead, while Scooger and his team notice him in their CCTV camera footage. When Santa is standing, shocked to see Al dead, Scooger contacts him and warns him to stay out no matter who he is. Santa does not take him seriously, and when Scooger makes a wish to kill Santa, Santa loses his cool and tells him that he is coming for him. Scooger returns to the Lightstone family and asks Gertrude about the man playing Santa. Gertrude informs him that they have not hired anyone, which angers Scooger. He decides to torture everyone, and Bert suggests him to start with Jason for being the favorite son of Gertrude. Scooger is torturing Jason, but Trudy interferes and asks them to stop, otherwise Santa will kill them all. Scooger acknowledges that Trudy knows something about Santa, and when he tries to investigate her, Jason interrupts and tells his daughter that Santa is not real and is someone adults use to calm their kids. This saddens Trudy, and she escapes and hides in the attic. Candy Cane leaves to bring Trudy back. Santa stitches his wound and falls unconscious, getting a vision of his past. Santa awakens after listening to Trudy's voice, who informs him that she is hiding in the attic. Santa asks her to stay there, and Trudy questions whether he's real. Santa assures her that he is real, and Trudy requests him to use his Christmas magic to make her parents fall in love again. But Santa replies to her that he has no such power and adult relationships are way more complicated. After that, Krampus suggests to the Lightstone family to unwrap their gifts to pass the time. Alva and Megan present their gifts, and Gertrude does not like them. Jason tries to hide his gift, but Bert brings his gift. Upon wrapping, Gertrude finds a bottle of her favorite wine and a letter which she reads and decides to keep a secret between Jason and her. Subsequently, we see Trudy still talking to Santa when he mentions all the gifts he has given her so far. Santa reveals that he gifts the kids who need them the most. When asked, Santa tells Trudy that he was a normal man before becoming a Santa, but he was too greedy and wicked then, and people called him Nickamund. Trudy comforts him and ensures he is good because he gifts the kids with the things they need most and makes them believe in themselves. Following that, Scooger informs his men that Gertrude's kill squad is on its way, and Gingerbread replies that everything is according to their plan. Santa finds Candy Cane looking for Trudy and tries to attack her, but she spots him. Santa tries to escape from there, but ends up being caught by Scooger. Trudy looks from above and decides to help Santa. Santa regains consciousness and finds Scooger in front of him. When asked, Santa reveals that people call him by different names and claim to be the real Santa, but Scooger does not believe him. They check his bag and find many gifts inside of it, and Santa informs them that his bag is magical, which infuriates Scooger, and he burns the bag. Scooger then mentions the incident when he was 11 years old and broke into his neighbor's house to take the gifts they had. But they woke up, due to which one of his neighbors got scared, slipped from the stairs, and broke his neck. Scooger went sent to jail for this and has become a goon due to this incident. Santa apologizes to him by calling his real name Jimmy, and he also reveals the real names of Candy Cane and Gingerbread by making them recall the gifts he gave them. Trudy then distracts them in fake snow, giving Santa a chance and teleports to the roof. After that, Gertrude listens to the kill squad's vehicle's noise and asks Scooger's men to be careful now. Bert tries to be smart, but Krampus knocks him down. Morgan pushes Kamos and manages to escape. Morgan approaches the kill squad to inform them about the situation inside, but Thorpe kills him, indicating that Thorpe is also a traitor. Santa is witnessing this all, and after Thorpe enters the house, Jimmy leads him to the vault that has been opened. Jimmy and Thorpe are stunned to find the vault empty. On the other hand, Santa enters the side house and gets surrounded by the kill squad. Trudy talks to him when Santa decides to give up. Trudy asks him to make his wish, and Santa wishes to see his wife again, after which his ring leads him to a hammer. Trudy tells him the guys outside are bad and motivates him to kill them. As the kill squad enters the room, Santa kills them all brutally. After that, Jimmy returns to the Lightstone family and asks them about the money. When they don't reveal where the money is, Jimmy captures Linda and warns them to kill her. Jason gets up and confesses that he has hidden the money as he was planning to steal the money tonight. And in the morning, his mother would have known this after reading the letter in his present. Jimmy asks him to lead them to the money while Gingerbread and Candy Cane approach the attic and find the booby trap set up for Trudy. Trudy informs Santa about Gingerbread and Candy, due to which he rushes to save her. Gingerbread makes fun of Trudy's trap and ends up being the victim to them. Meanwhile, Candy Cane barely manages to get away with the traps, and the moment she points her gun to shoot Trudy, Santa hits her with his hammer. Trudy meets Santa, and Santa asks her to cover her eyes while he kills Candy Cane. Jason leads Thorpe and Jimmy to the money, and after finding the money, Jimmy orders Krampus to kill everyone, but Linda and Alva confuse him and kill him when Krampus gets distracted. Santa and Trudy then come out here, and Linda thank him for saving her daughter. When asked, Linda reveals that she knows to use the gun, and Santa gives her Krampus's gun. Linda attacks Jimmy and Thorpe to distract them. Santa secretly attacks Jimmy's men and kills them all while Jason hides. When Thorpe and Jimmy try to escape, Santa rushes to catch them. On the other hand, when Jason and Linda meet, a man gets up and attacks them. Linda gets rid of the man by killing him using a sharp ice bar. On the other side, Santa manages to chase down Jimmy, but he tricks him and makes him get into an accident. Jimmy and Santa engage in a fight in which Jimmy gains the upper hand on Santa, but then Santa grabs him to the top of the chimney by teleporting through it. Jimmy is torn into pieces and dies. When Santa starts celebrating, Thorpe shoots him multiple times. When he is about to shoot Santa in the head, Gertrude kills him. After that, Trudy and all arrive and find Santa on his last breath. Jason burns a bag of money to keep Santa warm, but it is too late for that. They all get sad for Santa, and when Trudy reveals that he is a real Santa, they all claim to believe him. Santa then suddenly awakens and claims that it is Christmas magic, and he does not know how it works. Suddenly, Santa's reindeer arrive with his magical bag and hammer, and he gets happy after seeing them. Santa meets Trudy and advises her to be a good girl ahead, as she has been to bring her parents together. And the movie ends when Santa leaves in his sleigh. If you enjoyed the recap, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this, and turn on the notification bell. It really helps our channel and encourages us to make more quality videos for you. And don't forget to comment down your favorite part of the movie. Thanks for watching.